team off the deck. There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, that was a nice shot, beautifully timed, but found the fielder, who did well to get their body behind the ball. Robbold lured a rash shot. Just stunning bowling.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Played and missed. Ball very close to off stump. No, terrible shot. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. There'll be runs here.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 3 for 1.
Driven through cover, just the one. Head was over the ball and well timed, but just couldn't find the gap. And he's well short of the crease. Never a run there. Straight to the fielder. All he had to do was collect and throw.
Root coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
That's a solid shot.
Good return back from the deep.
Root, taking guard, has been playing well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Ball in, played the wrong line, and off they go.
Brook, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. England are now on 5 for 3.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Duckett with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one, no problem. Drives it, wild shot. Peach of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. Top quality bowling, close to the off stump. misses everything.
End of the over. England are now 5 for 3.
Stunning bowling, takes the bails off.
Stokes, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Dug that out well.
The score is now 5 for 4.
Oh, superb timing.
End of the over. England are now 7-4.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort. Definitely saves some runs.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Couldn't beat the fielder. Timed it well, though. Bowler comes back on. Runs have slowed a bit, so they're a good option to bring on now. Wow, that missed a lot. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Lyon fields that one. Nicely played shot too. Oh, great run out.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, she'll need to wait a bit.
Dug that out well. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off.
Good return there, back from the deep.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Nicely collected by the fielder.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you'll get punished on this pitch. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
Patrons are reminded that lewd or inappropriate behaviour may result in ejection from the venue.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice, solid defensive shot. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Shot should pick up a run.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
End of the over. The batting team are now 28 for 5.
Duckett played that well, but found the fielder. That may be gone. Brilliant bit of fielding.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Nice shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Played and missed.
End of the over. England are now on 34 for 6.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Drives it, complete miss. No, terrible shot. Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Nice shot, runs possible.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Misses, and how did that not hit? Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Brilliant work by the fielder, the ball was humming along and they save some runs there. Scamper through for a single. Infield needs to be walking in more there. No point in chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will the bowler respond?
End of the over. England are now 47 for 6.
Great shot, rode the bounce of the ball nicely and cuts it through point.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh my, that's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key.
End of the over. The batting team are now 59 for 6.
Great shot, gets hold of that and places it away through square leg.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Went for the drive, but no connection. Great shot, great shot. Got the ball in between point and cover point, and that'll be 4 more.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here. Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Misses everything.
End of the over. The batting team are now 71 for 6.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Khawaja did well. Was a well-timed shot. Had it covered. Beats of a ball. Nearly caught the edge.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 72 for 6.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Shot should pick up a run.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Drives it, wild shot. There'll be runs here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
End of the over. The batting team are now on
Going with spin now.
6. Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
It's the outside edge. Went for the drive, but missed. Great delivery, beat the outside edge. Nice, solid defensive shot. Great shot, at least one on offer.
End of the over. The batting team are now 82 for 6.
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Smith has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely shot, really good. The bowler threw out a little tempter, and the batter was up to it.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
ये जो cover drive मारने का जो pleasure है ना ये it's the ultimate feeling when you are a gamer.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much
Looks
seems to be
so
working at the
awesome.
moment. Wow, that missed the
बहुत
lot.
अच्छी ball.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
End of the over. England are now 90 for 6.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? On the pads, and they've gone up. It could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plump. The review now shows they can continue on their way.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful.
Atkinson, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Khawaja, the fielders to gather that one. Cummins coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far.
Bowler comes into the attack.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
That's out of the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
Good return back from the deep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
End of the over. England are now 96 for 7.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Head, the fielder in close to gather. Played and missed. Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
Are now 96 for 7.
Top quality bowling, close to the off stump. Great shot, at least one on offer. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Green fields that one. Nicely played shot too. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge.
End of the over. England are now 98 for 7.
Dug that out well.
End of the over. The score is now 98 for 7.
Lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary. That's out of the middle of the bat.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should get at least a couple.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. Power and precision in that shot.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 105 for 7.
Nice, solid defensive shot. They'll get at least one. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. This is a big appeal. Back foot punch was well balanced and timed it really well.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Drives it, complete miss. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Great timing, right out of the meat of the bat.
End of the over. England are now 123 for 7.
Dug that out well. Gets the vital breakthrough.
Archer, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Someone different now to bowl. That brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Labuschagne, the fielder, to gather the defensive shot. Hopped onto that, no problems.
End of the over. England are now on 124 for 8.
Early call, easy single in the end. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I don't think anyone will get to it.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. That's better. Certainly didn't try and overplay it and placed it beautifully.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Acceptable rider. Right.
Absolutely middle that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Peaks of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Chance देना ही जैसे शॉट प्ले करोगे फोल्ड हो जाए.
Dug that out well. Well timed, but found the fielder.
England are now 137 for 8.
So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch. Australia showing us all what they're capable of doing to teams. Bowling perfection that you can only sit and admire. I'm going to have a lie down. See you soon. Stark coming back on after a break. Power and precision in that shot. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. There'll be runs here.
Good return back from the deep.
Wow, that missed the lot.
Good ball.
Solid shots, going for 4.
Actually, to come out.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
54 for 8.
Let's skip it.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Sorry. Let's be good. मेरी बेइंग सारी बॉल डिफेंस परेशान हो गया
Played and missed.
फ्रेंड्स में भी देखो इसको दिक्कत होगा
End of the over. England are now on 144 for 8.
Straight to the fielder. No. Terrible shot. And he's well short of the crease. Never a run there. Straight to the fielder. All he had to do was collect and throw.
Wood, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Wood has taken guard and is ready to go. We'll be looking to settle in and work the ball around. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot.
End of the over. England are now on 145 for 9.
Dug that out well.
of the over. The batting team are now 145 for 9.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Couldn't beat the fielder, timed it well though.
End of the over. England are now on 157 for 9. End of the over. England are now 157 for 9.
Fantastic shot, but the fielder was up to the task. Good stop. That's out. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really substantial.
Here we go. First ball.
Huge appeal from in front and behind. The crowd is electric right now. Crawley with a lovely shot, overpitched, and that could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. That's a solid shot.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Went for the drive, but no connection. There is an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Went for the drive, but missed.
The score is now